to your own schedule. There we go. Trumpets are good. Flutes and reeds look good. All right. Let's break that. Right up here, we're going to take 3. Here's the first one, 2 and 3. And again, 2 and 3. Last 1, 2 and 3. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
You're awesome. Into whatever this season brings and is for you. It's so different for everyone, and we want to honor and respect everyone in terms of how you choose to spend this. For some people, this time of year is their best, and for some, it is not at all. But we just hope tonight we can just come together as a band family and just enjoy making some music. And if you've never seen Nightmare Before Christmas, it's kind of fun, and it's really trippy and fun to watch. But the music is great. The music is great. It's Danny Elfman. You can't go wrong with that. And we're having a lot of fun doing this post-marching season and on into the concert season. So we'll talk some more in a little bit, but we're glad to treat tonight here before Christmas. Give them a chance, because, boy, we got some good sports on this stage. I don't know, I mean, I've had some really awesome kids. We need a lot of great kids doing what we do, and we've done it for 23 years as I have. You're just luckier than I'll get out. I've got to give kudos to this band, though. They're just nice kids, good people. Yeah, your children. Your children. Here's what'll get you. I'm going to tell on you. Here's what'll get you. This is the first time in 23 years I have never once, not one time, had to chase them down that hall. Come back and put your stands and chairs away. They leave that room better than they find it every day. Every day. They put everything away. They account for everything. They take care of business. Then on top of that, they're making music and making friends along the way. Yeah. So I'm not sure what the shape of the rooms are in home or whatever, but it's in it. It's possible. Okay. So I have to thank them. They're just a blast to work with. That's just the beauty of my job. I always had envisioned getting to be a fine arts coordinator of some sort, but gosh, how am I going to do that and give up band directing? I can't give up band directing. So you're stuck with me for several more years. Now, how do I get this job done? It's with a lot of help. A lot of help. And as Dr. Lay gave acknowledgement to Ms. Carrie Shuck earlier, she is always willing to step in and step up, and Dr. Lay herself laying down the beat for us. I gotta thank those ladies again and again and again. They deserve a round of applause. When you teach for 23 years and your brain gets a little full, so you write yourself a little note. I also have to thank you all, parents and family, especially, and I'm going to ask you to stand up. The Simpsons are out there. Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa. Those people deserve a round of applause. Stand up if you donated, served, schlepped, baby carrots, marimbas. What else did you do? Stand up if you were at those festivals with us, at the games, at halftime. Let us see you and let us thank you for everything that you all have done. You donated, you have moved equipment, you have served us food, and we thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right? I also have to thank you for more than supporting what ended up being our one fundraiser of the semester as the most successful fundraiser I've ever run. And you guys really invested in the program, and it's huge. We've been able to purchase, doesn't sound like much, but tuba bits and mouthpiece, and the things that hold the mouthpiece to the sousaphone and the bit. The better those are, the better they can play in tune and the easier they can play together. I'm still looking for the drum set. The only drum set that was available, supply chain, the only drum set that was available was banana yellow. And so I decided not to buy that for the jazz band, but that's on That's on its way at some point. But we've been able to just take care of a lot of stuff. I got 2 euphonium gig bags the other day to make it easier for kids to carry their instruments back and forth, and it's just awesome. Your fundraiser, and then some of you are just literally writing checks to us. That is amazing. That is awesome that you're choosing to allocate your resources that way. And then the one that's really super close to my heart is that right there, that thank you corner. If you haven't had a chance to see. Plus there's another box in the back of the stage. So we more than crested 100 books so far for our Early Learners Center in the district. And for those of you who are aware, this was also made in memory of my dear, dear mother. How patient must that woman have been? Peggy Mitchell. She was an early childhood and special educator the duration of her life. She was forced to retire upon taking care of my stepdad before he passed, and then finding out that she was facing colon cancer. And get your screenings, get checks. She had a screening. 3 months later, we had a polyp that turned into stage 4 colon cancer. So I don't mean to freak anyone out or talk to anybody. It's my platform, and it's my opportunity to tell you to get screened, get checked, take care of each other. Don't put it off. Okay? I know there's a bunch of wives looking at their husbands right now. Okay? But Peggy is speaking through me right now, and I'm telling you, she wants me to do this. And one of her passions was not reading herself, not reading at all herself. Never once saw her read a book growing up. Never. I figured out, taking us to the library was an hour of time that she could read magazines for free and let my sister and I wander the library and not fight. I got that. But one of her passions was reading to little kids. She was animated and she would characterize the whole book. There was nothing above, below. I mean, she was just extraordinary. And now in her memory, on her behalf, we get to take those books to the Early Childhood Center and donate those. And just the fact that we're all committed to that just makes my heart burst, because it just shows we are a family, true, through and through. So I thank you to everyone who's donated money and work. I could go on and talk to you about how fabulous my mom was and is in memory, and all the memories I do have. But did you notice on your program, there's a chance for you to share some memories? There's a QR code. Man, I'm thick of QR codes, but this one's fun. All right, there's a QR code on there. If you scan that, there's a little Google form. Whether or not you have an 8th grader or a high schooler up here, and you want to share special wintertime or holiday memory with us that we may then share with class, scan that QR code. If you want to just send your kid a message and let us share that with them in class on Friday, scan that QR code. And you can do that anytime this evening or through tomorrow. And if you didn't, you're like, what is she talking about? There were programs. There's multicolored programs, and there should be a QR code. And if you didn't end up with one, because there's actually quite a handful of people here, which is awesome. If you didn't end up with one, somebody next to you did. Just scan the QR code, and then it'll be there in your Spark. All right, we've got a couple more recognitions we'll make before our last tune. But, as Dr. Lay said, we have been blessed with a student teacher. And it's always a roll of the dice, but it's your job as a teacher to keep passing the torch on. And it's, as a student teacher, you just have to decide to dig in or not. You're going to see these kids temporarily, you think, but you never know where your path may cross again. And so I got to give Mr. McCutcheon props for just owning this role. Kids love him. He's a super nice dude. He is a functioning adult percussionist. So there you go. All right. And he is starting on saxophone. So there's hope for us all. Yes. All right. No, he's been a blast. We're gonna miss him. I miss him. Seriously. Some student teachers, you're like, here you go. See ya. Good luck. But we're gonna seriously miss him. And I'm gonna pass the mic to him so that you can hear from somebody else before we play the next tune. Does anybody know what the next tune is?
Hello. My name is Joe McCutcheon. I'm a senior at Missouri Western State University, a percussionist. And when you're a head major, last semester you have to go
teach students full time. So this is like my job, 40 hours a week plus sometimes. Wake up bright and early. I start up at the middle school every day, teach 7th grade. And then I hop up at the 6th grade center sometimes, and then I'm always here every day with the high school as well. And I can go on, like she said as well, the progress that every one of these ensembles have made. Coming from the year that we just had, and we haven't spoken a little bit in the fall of it, but it's tenfold. It's like the most glorious thing ever to see the sparkle in their eyes when they play together, they make beautiful sound. I hope that they're as proud of what they do as I am. It's just the coolest thing ever to be here with them. And Dr. Lay, Jeremy Faust, Miss Mary Mitchell, Carrie Shuck, all the way up there. Everybody else that gets to work with has been super transformative for me, and this has been a very fulfilling experience. And I have like my sense of belonging. But anyway, this next section, we can't tell you what the name of it does. I only just saw this movie like a week and a half ago. But it's a good one, so thank you very much.
It shows how young he is.
Every once in a while I heard it.
Seriously, nice of these kids. We're gonna keep on going. I want to recognize a few more folks because this is the cool thing about band. We got a little bit of everything up here. If you're wondering if you've not had the pleasure of being a high school band member yourself or have a high school band member, and you're wondering, oh gosh, my kids involved in this, can they do band? The answer is yes, yes, yes. Now, you should find I got some folks that you need to talk to. I've got like a taxi service that's running through a lot of these families. And again, we're a band family. We take care of each other, we help each other, we communicate. and we meet each other where we are and take each other a little bit further. We have got athletes of all kinds back here. Cheerleaders, swimmers, wrestlers, baseball players, football players, soccer players, tennis players. What else am I forgetting? Track, volleyball. I don't know if we have any volleyballers. I said swimmers, divers. In fact, some of them came with damn hair tonight to get here, and that's awesome. And we've got artists, visual photographers, we've got writers, we've got, are you guys the officers in? What's that? Firemen? Host, yes, the whole, like, we got science, man, okay? We've got it all. Okay, Steph's, I stayed in the bedroom the whole time, it's all good. Gosh, how many of you are in French, German, Spanish, all of that, right? Yeah. I do have a French minor. It does me no good, but it's fun to have. Point is, we've got it all. We've got room for everyone here. There is a place for everyone. If you end up going out into music, awesome, even better. I think I'm up to 13 former students who are teaching in the state now. One is, I got my first Staley kid out there teaching, and one, you guys got to meet Michelle the other day. She's going to be graduating soon, and then another one in the hopper in another school. It just makes me so proud. Just, again, that's my job. I don't have kids of my own. I have to affect change somehow, some other way through that, and I take it very seriously. And then some will go on into music and everything. We've just got kids doing so many great things everywhere. We've got kids doing great things here. So, if you look, oh boy, it's really crammed in there. I ran out of space, I'm sorry. There are members of the Kansas City Metro All-District Band, Kansas City Metro All-Honorable Mention Band, and the Kansas City Metro All-District Jazz Band. If you are one of those members that will be performing next week or have performed in the weeks prior, will you please stand? All-District Honorable Mention and Jazz. I love that. How did they do that? How did you guys do that? Thank you. That's what you do. There's no secret. There's no formula. All right, they're not applauding you anymore. It's okay. It's okay. They deserve it. I've gone through the state myself. Like, I love it when Sydney's been pulling out the repertoire. I'm like, oh, I remember this set. And that's my challenge. Can I still play it? Try not to ask them to do anything I'm not willing to do myself is always the goal. And we've got folks going on college visits. We've got folks going on auditions. I'm saying Demetrius, good vibes. East Coast tomorrow. Yes, good vibes. He's in cello and clarinet player. He's playing trombone and pep band. And he's going to Boston, yeah? Yeah. Good luck, good luck. All right, he's going to go see how much money they have. But our seniors are all out there. I'm getting more requests for letters of recommendation than you can even count, and I love it. I love it. I'm glad they trust me with that, and it's just always such a pleasure to capture all of that. So, point being, there's a space for everyone. This is an all-inclusive ensemble, and if you haven't picked up on that, hopefully it'll sink in at some point. We're looking forward to sharing your memories or your messages with the kids, so save those QR codes. We're going to have some fun playing this next tune. It's about a train. Polar Express, yes! Choo-choo, yes! All right, we're going to have some fun with it. Folks, we have plenty more on the agenda. We've got our first pep band game well over here. It's tomorrow night. Yes. Then Saturday, I'm going to take some of these kids bright and early. Well, transportation will take us to Columbia, and they will audition for the all-state band. That is amazing. I can't wait. We got 9 kids going. More training after that, and then in the spring, guys, we get it back. You are sitting in the host site for State Large Ensemble Festival. It is a privilege to host that. for all the schools that attend in our division, and we are the host site, and we're going to need some help doing it to do it well. You think about how you want your festival experience to be, you want to provide that for others, and we are back. We're getting that Misha Festival happening. There's so many good things happening, folks, and it's because of you and you, and I can't thank you enough. And I hope whatever the next few weeks bring, it's what you need, it's what you want to seek out and find. If you need moments of rest and solitude, I hope you find that. If you need moments of inclusion and celebration, I hope you find that. But either way, I hope music is involved, and I hope you have a grand season ahead. So please enjoy our final number, Polar Express. Thank you again, folks. I'll get the lights back on for you. You all have a fabulous rest of your evening and week ahead. Thank you.